All right. All right. I'm a minute and a half late. Whew. Game 7. 13 in a row. Hi, bud. I know you're here. All right, guys. There we go. Somebody has entered the building. All right. Hey, Papa Grande. Let's go, Bolts. That's got to be the first thing I see. I appreciate you coming out, bud. Well, you know how I feel about it tonight. Bud, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Stu, how you doing? Bud, go, Isles, go. All right. That's good. That's good. We got a party going on now. Yeah, I made one last final request for a really, really late night. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate you coming out. Mike, was that you that joined the Patreon too, or did somebody join and invited you? I got confused because I saw 2 emails and I just haven't gone in to be able to look, but I saw you on the Discord. So, hey, Stefan, hum my nuts. Hey, I know who that is. Your stomach, it was you. Okay, because I appreciate that, but because I didn't see the email. It said Steve something, but then I didn't click on it, and then I saw you on the Discord. Raven, did I see you on the Discord? I believe I did. I'm still getting used to. It. Hey, Stu. Hey, look at this guy. Stu's trying to run the show over here. Let's get into it. I'm thanking the guy for joining the Patreon and giving me $5 a month. Huh? Raven, I saw a bunch of people on the Discord. It's been a crazy day for me because I had to take Kyle to go do. He actually has a job for a guy that he goes and metal detects his property, but it's a drive. So like 2 hours of my day was doing that. So I haven't gotten to everything. I replied to a couple of people, but during the commercial breaks, that's usually when I catch up. All right, stepping on my nuts. Yes, dude. Let's go, Isles. Curtis Prison. Pearson? There go the glasses again. All right, let's see. Curtis Pearson. All right. How many times in school did they get that wrong and call you Prison? Thanks for coming out, man. That's a new name. Let's go, Isles. I'm right with you there. Bud the Monkey. Yeah, man. Anybody who's a $5 Patreon can invite you, but they may take bids. You know what I mean? Because by the time the season starts, that's going to be a crazy place. All right, let's see. Yeah, Mike, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's going to grow. You know, I've never done Discord before, so as I get to knowing more about it, I'm sure I'll get better at it. Having this weekend, I'm doing a video with One Bad Steve, and we're going to do a preview of the series. We're going to do it on Patreon for the Patreon people, but I usually use Zoom, but he's going to show me how to use the Discord. So that'll be interesting because that just gives me another tool to work with, because apparently there's a lot of stuff on the Discord that I can do. Stu, where'd you go, man? All right, let's see. The Isles will blow a 2-0 lead. Hey, Colby, how you doing, buddy? Come on out. Thanks for coming out. The Isles will blow a 2-0 lead and a 3-2 lead, but wow, that's specific. That's almost as specific as mine. I requested triple overtime, a 2-1 win with Cizikas getting the game winner, and it's a dirty, greasy goal. Raven, can I shout out your friend? Nice try. You know, Bolts Jolts got me with that. Bolts Jolts got me with that early. I tried it. I see that. See. Curtis Prison, man, it's got to be, you know, my last name is Gerson, Gerson, and everybody wanted to call it Gearson. I'm like, it's like person, but with a G. You know what I mean? All right, guys, let's see. Damian Woody flew from New York. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for coming out, Eli. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Mike, I'll get better at that, right? I'll get better. If you don't believe me, I'll go watch my first video. It sucked. I work on things and get better. The New York Tampa series is a lot like the 12. Yeah, I agree with that, Colby. It's especially when it ends up in heartbreak for the team from Florida, right? All right, Stu, let's see. It's going to be the fourth line for the Isles and look for a D-man to score. The Isles got to get quick lead, bring by. Yeah. It's very similar to my pregame, but they got to survive the first 10 minutes. They cannot do what they did in the last game in Tampa, which is wait to see which game Tampa's bringing, right? Because they either bring the high-flying scoring game or they bring the we're going to shut your ass down with Vasilevsky game. So the Islanders need to set the pace from the beginning and just survive that first period. You get out of the first period tied, and we're good. That's how I feel about it. And yeah, the fourth line, I that's what I'm hoping for. I'm not a prediction. No prediction. Request. I got Cizikas getting the game winner in triple overtime. Yeah, it's time to break that 12-0 streak. I agree with that. All right, let's see. Bud the Monkey. What do we got? What I take a trade? We get – the chat's going pretty fast here. All right, a lot of people showing up. This is good. So he's a winger. Well, and it gets rid of Strawman. Who's the prospect? That's heavy, though, man. I mean, Strawman, the prospect, and the first. That dude better be like the next coming of Caulfield, right? It's the Sabres. Let's see. Yes, Stu, you're absolutely right there. If Stanley Cup goes to Game 7, can I stream the whole game? Hey, let me give that some thought. If I stream a game, what my idea was going to be, and hear me out, because if I stream a game, it screws up my recaps, right? Because then I really impressed. So what I was thinking of doing next season, or maybe I practice this with one of those games. Now, I was thinking of doing the same thing with football, like streaming the third period or streaming the fourth quarter, because then I don't have to worry about jumping back and forth because, I film the intermission segments after the intermission. While everybody else is taking a leak, I'm filming. So if I stream instead of catching up with everybody during the intermissions, I'm just going to have to leave and go do what I got to do because most times I barely have time to go take a leak. So I was thinking about people want me to stream a whole game. I don't know if my voice could do it, number one. But I was thinking about just like streaming a whole period. You know what I mean? And going from there. I might do that just to get used to, knowing how that is for me. You know what I mean? The other part to that, like I talked about, is with my eyes, right? Because the TV, I don't need glasses. So as long as I can arrange it where I don't have to take my glasses on and off. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Eli, that's exactly right, man. We can just survive that first period. That's exactly what we need to do, man. Colby, whoever scores first will win. That makes me even more nervous. Whoever it was up above said their stomach is turning. Even to this, it doesn't feel like a Panther game, but let's put it this way. I've already started writing the rap for the intro for Game 1, and it involves the Islanders. So if they lose, I got to rewrite the damn thing. All right, Mike, let's see it. If I can stream games in Discord and let everyone in there join in for a watch party. All right, yeah, like I said, that's going to be something. I'm going to learn all these things. Don't worry about it. I appreciate that suggestion. The Discord, I'm literally a rookie, right? I've replied to a few people's comments on mine, on the one for the Patreon, and that's about it. So, but I see it's not too far from Twitter. I like how it works where I can just press and reply. But yeah, give me a few weeks to know what I'm doing there, and then by next season, you guys will never know what I'm doing. All right, let's see here. Right, Papa Granny, you're saying when the Isles got down 2-0? Hey, I asked this question, nobody's answered it yet. Can somebody tell me the other game why Tampa Bay fans were saying the referees took the game from them? I haven't seen that. I've heard other people saying it. And I know somebody mentioned it was the hit on Kucherov, but was that it? Was there like some other major complaints? All right, let's see. We could just watch you film. Oh, watch me film. That's interesting. I don't do it in the same room, though. I'd have to have Kyle follow me around with the video camera. Let me think about how I can work that out. All right, let's see. Tyler, hey, buddy, how you doing? Jonathan Barakoff. All right, so I'm going tomorrow to the store to buy the peppers. Now, I'm going to get the pepperoncinis. I might add in a little something to that just because I know some people are going to say I kind of wimped out with the pepperoncinis. So, and plus my stomach going to be messed up anyway, and I got no hockey anyway tomorrow. So I'm going to go buy the peppers tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes and see how that goes. Right. Yeah, the third period sounds cool. The videos are enough because being awake that late. Well, yeah, it is. Sometimes, as long as I have my coffee and my energy is good and I've had a good day, I'm fine. You know, when it gets to 82 games during the season, there are on occasion nights when I am dragging my ass at the end of the game. That's for sure. All right, let's see here. 2 normally East teams are going to – yeah, that's a good point. That is a really good point. Boy, and just look at our division. Look at what the Panthers division is going to be next. We need a Kyle Coin Hunt part 3. Yeah. He hasn't been doing it all that often really recently because of the coin shortage. He recently did another $50 hunt, but didn't find anything, unfortunately. Let's see. Right. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of game 7s, that's for sure. Anybody know how many days in between there's going to be? Has anybody seen that? How many days off am I getting before we start back up? But I think they're supposed to just go back to what they were, but they may change. They may keep the scheduling part where it's like you play two against the same team and sometimes 3 to have less travel because the players seem – I read an article where the players are interested in that. So that would be interesting if they kept it that way. Yeah, by next season, I'll be a tech bar. By next season, I'll have it together too. Matthew Cotto, thanks for coming out. You say McDonough took a shot to the head. I didn't see it. I'm not saying it didn't happen. When did it happen? Was it so late? Was it one of those things like it was too late where they weren't going to call it unless – I mean, they didn't even call against Perry when he got his head taken off. Like I said, I haven't seen it. I've just seen a lot of Panther people complaining. The Tampa Bay people were complaining. And I don't know. I mean, I know they were probably not happy about the 5-on-3 and the 4-on-3, but you guys killed it off. So I just wasn't sure what that was all about. And I don't like to I don't like to complain about the fans if I don't see it and I don't know what the situation is, Okay, because they didn't call the Mayfield cross check. All right. Well, I mean, I get it, right? Tampa wants to have power plays. Still had a 2-0 lead, man. It's hard to blame the refs and say that's why the game got blown. Now, if you had a 2-0 lead and you kept giving the Islanders crappy penalties and then they scored, then there's an argument. But, I mean, I hear you on the uncalled penalties, but it has to happen in the playoffs. It's hard to say that cost the game, though, man. You guys had a 2-0 lead. To be honest, like I've talked about, I feel like After killing off that penalty, the 5-1-3, and getting the 2-0 lead, you guys, Tampa took their foot off the gas. And, the Islanders put theirs on. Here we go. It's Stefan on my nuts. You're a good guy, man. The first day is Monday, but game 1 is Monday. Jeez. All right. Let's see. Because Barzell, Hook, Killorn, which game? Well, that's 3 different. I've got 3 different answers to that. So that's 3 penalties. I guess they feel like it wasn't called. I missed some things. I don't get to see the intermissions, right? You guys are watching highlights and stuff from the intermissions. I don't see that stuff because I'm recording. Tyler, yeah, I grew the beard is a lot of white. This is gone, and I lost weight. I was fat. If you look at the beginning videos, I had a chubby face. But do I collect hockey cards? No. I used to have a lot of different collections of cards. I still have some of my old stuff boxed away, but it's just a matter of time. I just haven't had the time. And, cards are so damn expensive. Oh, I just wanted to say one thing. I know nobody, yeah, I can say this. So you guys know that I've been having to do this whole bankruptcy thing, and I ran a GoFundMe to pay for it because I have to do a bankruptcy and Karen has to do a bankruptcy. Long story short is my daughter, who is like loaded because of her situation, she actually just popped me $2,000 yesterday. She just like, here's your bankruptcy money. Boom, you're done. So, she doesn't want anybody to know, so don't tell anybody, right? Don't tell anybody as I put it on YouTube, but nobody she just doesn't want her mother to know, so she's not going to know. But yeah, my daughter gave me $2,000 to pay for my bankruptcy. So that was heavy last night. In the middle of the game, I get the message. All right, so game 1 is Monday, though. Jeez. So I'm going to have Saturday, Sunday off, and I got to film the intro and write the rap and do the rap by Monday. Thanks for nothing, guys. Shit. Damn it. All right, that's cool. I'm going to have a long enough vacation afterwards, right? Yeah, that'd be cool, Kobe. All right, let's see here. There's been no word on Kucherov either. June 28th, 30th, 2nd, 3rd, 5th. Gotcha. 7th, 9th, 11th. All right. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I would be surprised. I would be surprised if Kucherov doesn't play. It's game 7, right? He's got to play. Yeah, you're a good guy. Is never good. No, that's okay. A guy saying that to a guy is okay. If a girl says that to you, friend zone. Papa, the refs for me haven't been. They were really bad in the beginning. I'm okay with them not calling, with them letting them play. So that inevitably is going to lead to fans saying that should have been called, it should have been called, it should have been called. There's no way to make everybody happy that way. The last couple games have been better in the sense that they just put the whistles away. And to me, that's the best possible way to handle things. All right, let's see. My daughter is 20. Yeah, she's going to be 21 in April. Chris. Hey, buddy. Chris is at the game. Chris is throwing shade to the Panthers because he's at the game. What's the crowd look like, buddy? Thanks for coming out. Yeah, bud, that was, I mean, the amount of pressure that took off of me. COVID, the pandemic kicked my ass, man. I went from loaded to 125 grand, 125K in the hole. So, but the bankruptcy will wipe it all, and I could start over fresh. Frank, man, thanks for coming out. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the peppers tomorrow. And then being that it looks like game one's going to be Monday, tomorrow or Sunday, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it tomorrow or Sunday. And I wonder if I should just live stream the thing, right? I should probably just live stream it. That might work out better for me. Yeah, that would be fun. Let's see. Papa Grande, Amelie is thundering right now. All right, so they're rocking and rolling. I was afraid of that. The Islanders just need to survive the first period. Absolutely just need to survive that first period. Get out of the first period tied. I'm not trying to get greedy. JB, yeah, I'll just live stream it and just let it, because it automatically goes on the channel like a video. So the only thing I got to figure out is what I think I'm going to get chocolate milk. I think I'm just going to get some chocolate milk to drown it out a little bit. And we'll see what kind of peppers they have. I mean, I'm going to get the peppercini. So I have a question for you, for the rest of you guys. Since I made the bet with the hot pepper challenge and let me do the peppercini, is everybody going to say I wussed out, or is peppercini good enough? Questions. That's for you guys. Oh, Mike, if I live stream the game, don't do it alone. Have one or two people talking with me, and that would be on the Discord. Yeah, I'd have to. I see what you're saying there. They'd have to join in on me and join in with that. That would actually help a little bit. Let me think about that. Let me figure out. I'm going to learn. Steve's going to teach me how to do it on Monday. Or Sunday. He's going to show me how to use all the video stuff. And then from there, once I learn how to do something, then my creative mind goes batshit crazy with, hey, let's do this and do that. So, yeah, once I know how to do something, it's like that's how I learned the editing software. It's just I would get an idea and I would be like, okay, I want to do this, so I have to learn how to do it, you know. All right, let's see. I see you guys trying to jinx. I see you guys trying to jinx them. Look, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard game. Guys, let me know when you hear about Kucherov, right? But he's got to play. He's got to play. He's not gonna not play. I can't believe that. The jinx ghost. Yeah, but look, the Islanders have to win because, like I said, I've already got a third of the rap written. It depends on how many stanzas of the song I'm going to do. This will be a good one. It's an idea I've had floating around for a while. I'm not going to tell you guys though. And then don't forget, I haven't done it. Somebody remind me to one of you guys that's on Twitter during the game, remind me to put out the tweet for the next Ask Jaws. So I got to do that. And then I got to do the AFC South preview. That's going to happen this weekend. So I'm not really getting the break I thought. The only break is that it's not. I don't have to do the live stream at the specific time. So what works better for you guys, Saturday or Sunday, to do the live stream? If I do the pepper, that's going to be. It's got to be during the day because I don't want to do it at night because at night I take my kratom, and I don't want anything to mess up with that because that's what keeps me pain free. If any of you guys have pain, I cannot recommend kratom enough. Sunday stream. Yeah, I'm doing the video with One Bad Steve at noon. So maybe after that. That's tentative. We'll say that's tentative on Sunday. All right, so once we get down to the finals now I know everybody, I've seen so many people not wanting it to be the Islanders and Montreal is. Too late on Montreal. I don't understand. I thought hockey, we all want hard, tough, hard-fought hockey. I mean, they've got good skill play. I mean, Caulfield is fun to watch. But if Montreal is going to lose, you don't want them losing to Tampa Bay. We can't have this. That would just be so disheartening. That would just be so disheartening. For Montreal to have a chance, they've got to play the Islanders. And I'm torn. I'm torn on who to root for between those two teams. Most likely it's going to be the Islanders. I think I'm probably going to lean that way. I might still run a poll, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Islanders. But I just want 7 good games, man. No 4 and 5 games. You know what I mean? I don't think either one of these teams. Carey Price isn't going to get swept, my opinion. And Barry Trotz isn't going to get swept, my opinion. So, all right. So then we're good there. We'll have 7 games. After the Cup Finals, I can't read today. The protection list will be on the 17th. Well, I do a video of who the teams decided to protect. Let me see. That would actually be a good idea because I'm going to be live streaming the draft, right? So that would help me. It would force me to do more research up front because let's face it, I'm not going to know every team's in and out situation. So, yeah, if it comes out on the 17th, start researching it. Maybe about the 18th or 19th, come out with a video, like a preview. You know what I mean? Like a preview type of thing. Yeah, that's a good idea. Mr. Vids, thanks for coming out, bud. Let's go Islanders just this once. Now, Vids, if they win, are you still let's go Isles, or are you going to be let's go Habs, man? Right. It'd be a preview of the draft. Let's see. Habs are the media favorites, no longer the underdogs. Well, yeah, that's true. They're not going to be the underdogs. Against the Lightning, I guess they would be. Stefan got to do a schedule live stream. Oh, you mean when the schedule comes out? Oh, yeah. Jeez. That'll be 3 hours long. Yeah. Yeah, but I appreciate that. The biggest thing for me is pronouncing the names because what will happen to me is I will go and I will learn how to pronounce their name, and in the minute from going to researching it to saying it on screen, I forget because of my memories. That's the hard part. So, yeah, that's why I end up with just a lot of nicknames for guys because by the time I get to saying their names, I forget how to say it. All right, hold on a second. Hypothetically, if we did beat the Lightning, how far would we have gone? Well, I don't think any further, to be honest with you, if we played the Canes because it was 6-0-2, right? It was 6-0-2. So I think the Canes would have just kaputzed, right? We would have beaten Boston because with Rask hurt, that was a big issue for them, right? So I think we would have beaten Boston. I don't think we would have beaten the Canes, though. That's really the biggest thing there, man. They got our number, and that would have really sucked, losing to Trocheck. Mr. Vid, you're gonna go with the Habs, huh? All right, I'm gonna run a poll on the channel and on Twitter, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man, to not root for the Islanders. So we'll see what happens. The Isles eliminated. I know they eliminated us twice. I get it. I do. Let me think about that. Well, because I have. All right, you know what? I'm going to do the poll because I was just getting ready to say I know Mike is an Islanders fan and he came on. He joined the Patreon, I mean, Mike joined the Patreon. All right. So, I mean, right now, I don't think I have any. Do I have any Montreal fans in the Patreon? I'm just saying, I'm for sale. Ain't no wait about it. I am for sale. And maybe that's how I need to put it out there. But in case you guys haven't noticed, you might not want me rooting for your team. You might want to pay me to not root for your team. All right, let's see here. Right. Yeah, if we didn't hurt the Canes lineup, we would have lost. Yeah. You think 60 is too much? You think 82 is too much? 82 is a bunch of games. They're not going to do anything like that, though, because it's revenue. You know what I mean? They'll never do that. If anything, you see what NFL did. They took away a preseason game and added in a regular season game. I don't. It's like Jerry Maguire. You said fewer clients, you're fired. 82 is a lot. It is. I hear what you're saying. But did you hear, Vids, what they're considering doing to lessen on the travel? They're considering keeping it like it was this year, not with the divisions, but like home and home. 2 games at home, right? So instead of one game, it would be like it was this year where you play 2 games against the team to cut down on the travel. So that seems doable. That may make that 82 games a lot more manageable because screw Tampa. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Let's do a poll now. All right. Hello, Sal. I hope I'm not getting tricked. I hope I'm not getting tricked into that. A buddy of mine was named Sal in high school. His name was Sal. Yeah. All right, Sal. How you doing, buddy? Sal, let me ask you a question. All right, I'm going to ask you a question, man. All right. So, are you a big guy or are you a little guy? And the reason why I asked that question is because I want to know back in school, what happened to somebody when they called you Sally? Was it like a cool nickname or did they get whacked upside the head? I'm curious about that. All right, let's see. I like how many want the Isles to win. Oh, you mean you mean a poll for? Yeah, I think right now we're pretty much 50-50, right? We're pretty much 50-50. Can I run a poll? I don't know that I can. Can I run a poll here? I have to run on the channel. Yeah, no, I don't know how to do that, buddy. All right, let's see. What else we got? Yeah, Major League play. Right. Eli, it is a long regular season. The thing about that though is it's like with football now, right? You got the extra game, so throw all the records out. First off, you got 17 games now, 1,000-yard season as a running back that doesn't mean anything now, right? And all the yardage and the touchdowns and all that has to be completely separate because what's going to happen now is you're going to have all these people saying, oh, well, he rushed for the most yards ever. He threw for the most yards ever. And I really feel like they should separate it out from when the guys used to play 14 games as well, because it's just stupid. Like, when Marino broke, whose record did he break? Was it Unitas? Was it Unitas or Tarkenton? I think it was Unitas. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm old. I'm not remembering. But when he broke the record, he did it in 2 extra games. He didn't need the 2 extra games, but I still think it should be separated out because now you're going to have guys who are nobodies breaking records and, by 40 and 50 yards, and you get an extra game to do it, man. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm not doing that again, Mr. Vince. I'm careful with it now. When somebody says that, I say it in my head, and I'm thinking, hello, Sal. That sounds pretty safe, so I'm good. You can fool me once, but after that, the brain, what's left of the brain, does kick in. Hey, bud. Hey, Stu, that's okay, man. Is everything cool? Everything good there? You ain't Sal, my friend. That's in the yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. No, I know that, but I was wondering if he heard it, if he could answer and pass the answer on to you. What did you miss, Focus to? Everybody decided that, even the Tampa Bay fans, while you were gone, all the Lightning fans decided that they're sick of winning. They don't feel like winning. They feel bad for the Islanders because it's the last, they don't want their building to be unoccupied. So the Lightning fans have agreed to, en masse, energetically attempt to throw the game to the Islanders. Is 6'3" because yeah, compared to me, yes, 6'3" is pretty tall. Kyle is 6'1", Matthias is 6 foot. Let me see. I can make a link to a poll. Oh, you mean like make a link? I see what you're saying. Gotcha. All right, hold on. Let me. I'm going to learn how to do that. Let me see if I can do that all right. Since you've requested it. Hold on. Because we still got 10 minutes. Why is this oh, something went wrong. Hey, are we still here? There we go. Okay. I was logged into another channel, so I had to make sure that all went okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to create a post. Let's do the poll. All right, this is just who wins tonight. All right, really, really simple. Oh, I felt like I was. Oh, you're going to hate me, man. But I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist, man. All right, I'm going to give you the link to it. I'm a smart ass, man. Here's the link. I apologize in advance, but I couldn't help it. All right? I couldn't help it. Did it take? I can't see it on my own. Well, Mike, you won't mind. You won't mind, Mike. That's true. You'll be okay with the poll. I was going to do it right, and then I thought about it, and I'm not capable. All right, I missed a couple of things here. Up, Cooch is on the ice. All right. Raven Chara 69, huh? Let's see. Thoughts on the Dolphins' future, real quick, bud. I got them at 11-6 this year. I got a preview video out for their season, and I did the AFC East preview. I got them at 11-6. I'm not sold on Tua. I'd love them to trade Xavier Howard for Rodgers. I'm down with that. But that's probably about as much wishful thinking as getting rid of Bobrovsky. That's the short answer. I got a lot of Dolphin stuff coming up once hockey's over. You guys, when you see me posting Dolphins and football stuff, man, any extra shares, I know a lot of everybody watches and all of that, and I appreciate that very much. But with the football stuff especially, if you could take that extra second and share it from YouTube, because like my football videos don't even get really 100 views. And what happens is the algorithm starts looking and saying, nobody's watching this guy's videos, so then it'll show the hockey stuff less. The algorithm is a bitch, all right? So, yeah, if you guys ever see the football stuff, just even share it without a comment from YouTube. That's a huge help for me. I genuinely appreciate it. Yeah, screw the Patriots. That's exactly right. Is Belichick ever going to retire? I mean, come on, man. Go away already. Go away. Mr. Vidge, you're going with the Patriots. And you know what? I think that's actually – wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a second. I got to admit, you're saying you think the Patriots are going to make the Super Bowl this year? Are you a Patriot fan? That's a legit question. All right. Yeah, Stu, we got to get on that because they're telling me that the first game is Monday. So obviously we got to figure out what teams. If you're not busy tomorrow, Stu, maybe in the afternoon, let's do that because I'm doing the one for my Patreon people with Steve on Sunday. So if we do it, we'll put it obviously on YouTube. So we probably want to do that tomorrow because they're saying the first game is going to be Monday, so we don't have time to putz around. But I appreciate that, man. Yeah, but he's expensive. You guys, Stu's charging me $1,000 every time we do those videos. He's charging me $1,000 just for the public appearance. I mean, the dude I got to tell you, he's got a good thing going for himself. Like a straw poll website, Mister. You can make one. Well, I did a smart ass poll on the community on the community post. Let me ask you guys a question. When I make a community post and it's just a text thing and I'm talking about something or whatever, do you guys get that as a notification the same way you do as a video? And then also I was looking at my analytics the other day. A lot of people that are subscribed do not have the notifications turned on. So let's get working on that. All right. Anybody who's subscribed that doesn't have notifications turned on, please. It not just gets you to where you can see the video. I've talked to some heavy duty creators, and they swear YouTube denies it, but they swear that the way they feel is that the number of people that have notifications, the percentage of people that have notifications turned on for the channel affects the algorithm. YouTube's algorithm is crazy. Let's see. No, only for the vids. So you don't. So it just shows up in your feed randomly if you're scrolling YouTube, but not a notification. All right. Thanks. You heard Stuart from Boca. Okay. That's an acceptable reason, Mr. Vids, right? Papa Grande, yeah. I get it, right? He wants revenge, but dude, it's done. The damage is done. Brady went somewhere else, won the Super Bowl, and the Patriots were not good. It's done. It's over. He's not going to rebuild that team that way. And Mac Jones is not going to do for him what, you know. All right, let's see. Yeah, they don't notify you guys for those posts. Man, that sucks. To be honest, just flat out, man. But if I did like a short video, like a 50-second video, you guys would get it, but that would just be overkill. All right, well, that explains a few things for sure. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Oh, you can, JB, you can have post notifications on. See, even I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to start giving JB a commission. Yeah, you need to turn on the bell, right? Okay. Frank, man, I wish I could. I really wish I could. Now I'll be straight. I've tried a few times to make it so that I can come down. Right now, finance is just not going to allow me to do it. Now, if I can get past that, I then have to get past, leaving the dogs and having somebody to watch the dogs and all of that. And then if I can get past that, I have to get past the fact that if I go by myself and Kyle doesn't go, I feel guilty because Kyle's the one staying home to watch the dogs, and then he can't drive. So I have to make sure that he has an adult that can make sure if there's an emergency with the dogs. I'm hyper oversensitive about leaving the dogs. And that's my issue. And that's probably, 80% of why I don't travel. So if I can work past that, I can work past that. But between finances and the dogs, I don't go a lot of places. It's my choice. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Yeah, Mr. Vids. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. My watch hours are getting so close now. I'm at like 3.6, and I need to get to 4, and I need to be a little bit over 4 because YouTube doesn't count stuff that's copyrighted, and I have a few things that are copyrighted, not a lot. The break I took didn't help me. It's my own fault. If I would have been doing videos from the beginning of this season, I wouldn't have this problem. So that's my own fault. By the end of the Stanley Cup Finals, especially if we get 7 games, I will be at the 4,000 hours. And then YouTube will notify me when I can apply. So I'm just going to keep pumping stuff out and hope my fingers are crossed. My 50th birthday is August 22nd. And I'm hoping that I can have a Jaws got monetized 50th birthday party. That's what I'm kind of looking for. You know what I mean? 1 pepper for every tip. Yeah, Stu, I see that. All right. We'll chat, buddy. I'm hoping for we'll chat about the time. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we got to do it tomorrow. All right, let's see. I should do a collab with Hockey Nation Live. He's a Habs Panther. Oh, is that right? All right. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. You just keep reminding me, ma'am. Don't take the fact that I don't do all this stuff immediately. Just keep reminding me. You know what I mean? You'll watch Fluffy for me. All right, let's see. Been watching the Pats. Hold on a second. And the Cats for 11 years now ain't gonna. Yeah, no, I get that. I get it. Yeah. Hey, look, everybody has their reasons. That's cool. I mean, that's a legit reason, right? That's a legit reason. You know, I still don't think they're making the Super Bowl though. That's why I asked because, like, I mean, come on, man. With which quarterback? With which quarterback? Come on, man. Super Bowl this year? I'm telling you, who's going to Super Bowl this year? Ryan Tannehill and Julio Jones. That's who's going to Super Bowl. I'm just saying. Yeah, Papa Grande, I agree with you that on there, man. Let's see. Didn't the Bucks raise and did the I don't know anything about baseball. I don't know anything about baseball, so I can't answer that question. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Viz. Yeah, you can just right click and hit loop and watch the views stack up. Yeah. Oh, you can watch it at 2 times the speed. That's actually, I never even thought about that. That's a hell of an idea. Boca Stew, I wussed out. What are you talking about? What did I wuss out about? You thinking about the hot pepper challenge? That's a separate video. I'm going to live stream that Sunday. Is that what you're thinking, Stu? I got to go buy the peppers. I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I didn't wuss out. Oh, by the way, last night, because I know somebody here had asked me, and I started doing it where after the third period's over, that I recap that, and then I also do overtime. I did it last night, but then when I edited the whole thing, legit, because I was still sitting there eating my cake because I sat down to watch overtime with dinner. I had 2 bites of dinner and they scored. So then I inhaled my dinner. I went down. I did the post game, and I'm sitting there eating my cake while I'm editing the video, and I left out the whole post third period segment and went right to the overtime, the post overtime. So that that sucks. Because a lot of times in the morning when I'm having breakfast, I'll sit and watch the previous night's video because I don't know what I say. I don't remember anything half the time what I say, so I have to go watch. And it's weird because last night when I was going to bed, I was like, I actually checked my phone really late because I was like, I feel like I did something wrong. I feel like I made a mistake. And I figured if I did, like if I ever screwed up with the editing really bad, it was noticeable, somebody would give me a message. So before I went to bed last night, I checked my phone thinking just to make sure I didn't have a message, and nobody had said anything because it wasn't obvious. But then I watched it this morning. I'm like, shit, the whole 5-minute segment of the video I just left out. which kind of worked out because it was already 14 and a half minutes long. But I couldn't believe it that I did that. That's the first time I ever did anything that stupid. All right. We got 5 minutes left here. Let's see. Mr. Vids, here's a challenge. Here's a challenge for it. For next season, every game the Panthers win, I have to eat a pepper at the end of. Whoa, dude, dude. How about this? How I the peppers are my. Let me lab with timeout because I'm about to say something stupid. Did you see that, Stu? Did you see how I said timeout before I said something stupid? Let me see what my body does with this pepper before I agree to any other idiotic things. To be continued there. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it, man. My desire to please will get me in trouble all the time. Let's see what happens, okay? Sunday in the early part of the afternoon, I'll do the challenge. And by, 4 or 5 hours later, we'll see how I'm feeling before I agree with anything else. That's funny. Almost did it too, man. Yeah, what Lucas did was go into the hot tub full of ice. Yeah, that was crazy. Or not hot tub, but the tub full of ice. Well, what I was going to say, but I'm not guaranteeing the pepper thing. What I was going to say was like if I predicted the score between each game and then at the end of the season, like what we'll do is we'll have like a poll like in the beginning of the season. So like I predict the score every game. And then at the beginning of the season, we do a poll where we say if I get, all 82 games wrong, this is what I have to do. And if I get like between 81 and like 70 wrong, this is what I have to do. We'll work something out like that. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. It'll be fun to keep track that way. But I'm not promising peppers until I see what my body does on Sunday. And again, Monday morning. You know what I'm saying? Because battery acid hurts. You see? All right. Yeah, Kucherov. Let's see. We got a couple minutes. This year you should come down to Panther games. Yeah, did you catch what I just said earlier about the finances? I could probably, if I wanted to go really bad, I'm sure I could figure out a way. But to be honest with you, the couple of things is my health and the dogs. See, I can't do like a hardcore quick turnaround because by the time I go to the airport and get on the plane, the next day I'm going to be sick. There's just no way around it. I'll be okay, but I can't like if it's a Monday game, I can't get there Sunday evening and expect to be well from Monday. I'm going to be pretty wiped out. So it's like I'd have to be gone for so many days to do it, and then I get all freaked out and worried about the dogs. And then there's the whole who's going to watch the dog thing and all of that. So, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. I it's one of those things where I want to do it, but full disclosure, I just have. I guess if you want to call it my own personal separation anxiety from the dogs, I'm very, very concerned about what's going to happen with the dogs if I'm not around. That's just the truth of it. You know what I mean? Because you guys know anything happens to those dogs, I'm in a hurting shape. So yeah, I'm really, really oversensitive to that, and I know it. So we'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens. I'm not that far behind, Stu. Thanks for coming out, man. I'm not far behind at all, buddy. In the chat, and there's only two more things, man. That's it. I'm not Papa Grande. That's the last thing I got here, right? Now Frank says something. I know Stu, he didn't even answer my question. Wait, okay, hold on a second. All right, hold on. Maybe I'm not getting it, guys. Just hold on a second. Frank, I'm going to go look. This is true stuff, man. I'm looking. I'm scrolling. Okay, Frank says you got to come down for opening. I need to turn on the bell. No, that was Papa. Frank, I'm looking. Oh, that was Papa Grande with 15 Let's Go Bolts. Spam alert. Spam. All right, so this is a section I missed. That's what happened. Sometimes when I'm scrolling, it jumps and I miss. No, Peyton, thanks for coming out. Yeah, I did miss some stuff. You guys are right. I didn't see the riots. I saw a picture of somebody showing me they turned over a car. There's the stupid poll that I put. What was the Lundell question? I'm not seeing it, brother. And then Dolphins future. All right, I'm going to go back. I didn't see it, man. I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Oh, you look like my ISP is cutting out? Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm seeing that I'm on track. I'm off track. Yeah, I didn't see the question, Frank. I just scrolled through like 3/4 of it. I didn't see it, bud. Somebody real quick. I got a minute or two if it's a minute or two question. I'm still here. I want everybody to get their money's worth. All right. Not getting anything. Everybody left me. I'm abandoning them all alone. It's 8 o'clock, guys. All right. Either I'm cutting out or the chat may not be updating as fast as you guys. Now the chat is frozen. Yeah. It might be on my end, guys. Might be on my end. Frank, just send me the message on or make it an Ask Jaws question. Mike's still there. Make it an Ask Jaws question, brother, and hit me up on Twitter with that. All right? Have you seen any Lundell videos? No, I haven't, but I need to. That's a good thing. Yeah, I definitely need to do that. I haven't seen anything of his. Stu might. That's why I pay Stu the big bucks. That's why I pay Stu the big bucks. All right, guys, 8:01. All right. The request is 2-1 Islanders, triple overtime. Cizikas with a dirty goal. It goes off the post, down the line, and Vasilevsky accidentally knocks it in with the back of his skate. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Game 7. Let's do this. This can only end one way. Like I said last night, it worked. This must and could only end one way. Fluffy's downstairs in front of the air conditioner. All right, guys. I'll see you after the game. Thanks for coming out.